Good evening all, this is Cdr T3 at lovely Belgium circuit this fine afternoon. Yeah, this is my first time doing commentating solo. Forgive me, I've got a sweet in my mouth, give me one sec. That's better, but yeah, you got Tier 3 at Belgium. I believe it's the most competitive league out of the tiers so far. Hopefully I can enjoy it than the real life Grand Prix itself. Just give me a sec while I share this. And we are live right now. Alright, just waiting to the deadline now. It's just 3 minutes on time. Got to know a couple of the drivers, see who's competitive, because obviously I haven't really followed this league. This is the first time I've been watching this league myself while I'm commentating, but apparently there's quite a lot of competitive guys in here, so this should be very enjoyable to watch. And forgive me if I pronounce your names wrong. I just have a funny way of trying to say people's names if I can't recognise them. So if I try to pronounce your name, I do apologise. I'll just say what team you're racing for. But at least you got a commentator, which is the main thing. So yeah, the Tier 1, Tier 2 has been very probably exciting for you to watch. I hope Tier 3 is going to be the same. Hopefully better than the real life Grand Prix itself. And let's just hope the weather is all clear for every driver driving tonight. Thanks Dan, I appreciate that mate. So I'm just looking for you Discord. Yeah, this is the first time I'm doing it on my channel as well, so if you want to leave a subscribe, would be really appreciated. If not, don't worry, I won't judge you. I won't judge you at all at this point. Especially this is my first time doing commentating solo. It used to be a wingman, but now I'm hosting it, which is going to be very fun to do. Gotta make sure my phone's on charge so I can see the comments. Just put my phone on charge. Will it go in? Yes, it will. So now I can see all your comments there if you are watching at the same time while you're racing. So is there any predictions for the top 3, or anyone could be in the top 10? Who's your predictions for who will be in the top 3? Ryan, let's go. I hope we do. I hope we get going as soon as possible. It starts to stop filling in the gaps in this lobby, which I'm struggling to do already, but I'm seeing a lot of people firing up the tick buttons as we speak, so it's a good job. Lovely jubbly. Everyone ready up? The clock is coming down, which is all good. 19 drivers, so we should have a very competitive grid slot, apart from a lonely house driver, so no team orders there. But let's go. Hopefully the weather is looking good for us right now. Who's commented? Oh excuse my French. But here we go. Around Belgium. I'm Teabag, so you can just call me. Okay, can I just call you Teabag instead, mate? That'd be a weird image. What about Teabag going for an overtake? Not for the first time. But I hope you enjoy the stream, whatever happens. We have a few connection issues. People are still loading. Get me comments on. There you go. And here we go, and it looks sunny right now, which is good to see. No weather interruptions so far. We do have retirement already, and it is one of the Haas drivers. It's Carl Peck. This is what I mean trying to pronounce people's names. It's ridiculous from me. But I know he's driving for Haas, so pretty realistic from his point of view. But so's Jeremy as well. That's the name I can say. Jeremy's retired also, so I don't know what the problem is there. He was also driven for Tier 1 as well on Friday, which was very competitive for him. Very quick, so he should be up there theoretically, but he's not competing in this one, so we have to see where he is when it comes to the race. Anyway, we see a McLaren going out. We see a Ferrari as well. Carl. Nothing interesting. Oh, hello. Someone's here. I do apologize. Well, we're streaming at the minute, mate. Mute him there. I'm sorry about that. That's the retired bloke just jumping in. I think he just left his car and just interrupted me for something. Give me a cup of tea and biscuits. So either way, let's get back on track. We have again. Hund. Just call it. He drives for AlphaTauri. Who's going to come into his flying lap first? I believe it's one of the Ferraris, which is Cal. I think he's the first one up. Delta. No. There you go. Right, and I believe there you go. That's all sorted. Right, here we go, and it's still shiny as ever. A little bit, a few clouds here and there, but nothing to trouble the weather for us. And I think the first flying lap is going to be from Cal, so we'll just go on board with him. And he's going back in. What a good lap that was. Who else would have been? I think it's this AlphaTauri. I believe will be the next one. No, it's not. My mistake. It's a McLaren. I've called him Jay. Here comes Jay, locking up there into turn 1. Not much done down there because you can lock up, but you still keep the momentum going down to the source. Nice and flat. Here come to the first DRS point, which is all flat out. Good overtaking spot here. He's got no traffic for him whatsoever, and all, no doubt he's purple in the first sector. Cal's retired, so he will have a penalty. He's still looking up, but he's still keeping in the apex, so it's still going to be a good lap for him so far if he can keep on to track limits. And here comes the long left-hander, can easily get it wrong. Quite cautious, not going towards the apex at all, playing it safe for this first lap. But keeping on the apex on the next 2 bends, which is very nice and tidy indeed. Still keeping on track boundaries, so this is a good lap for him. I think the good lap time around here could be a 1:45 just to get into Q2, but we have to see when it comes to it. But here he comes. Here comes Jay to finish the final sector, finishing his lap. Locking up again though, it's going to hurt his tyres a bit more so, but here we go. And it's a 1:43.7. Is that good enough? We will see, but let's go down a bit more. Meg? I guess I'm saying that. He's on a flyer. His teammate's done a 1:44.4. What's his teammate going to do? He's going to go even faster. Very gingerly in the bus stop chicane. And he's at a 1:45.7. That could be slightly the cut-off, but again, we will have to see. Jem Ford's starting his lap in the Renault. Here's Wario. And he goes fastest for now with a 43.1. And here's Scotty. Can't beat a Williams there. Might have to get replaced by that. He's done a 1:43.3, 2/10 off the top. Anyone else on a flyer? Here comes a Red Bull, who's probably one of the contenders to win this race. And we'll see. Only 5th fastest though, 44.9, but probably just taking it gently just to make sure he gets into Q2. Here's Ninja. I almost forgot to say that. He's done a 45.3. Who else is on a lap? Rich. He's on a lap so far. Len. He's on a lap, and here's the other Red Bull, the other competitor, Kim of the Hill. Where's he going to be? Oh, he's just starting his lap. My bad. Who's next going to be close to the line? I think it's the Renault driver, but he looks like he's backed out. Yeah, he's invalid. I just noticed that. And so's Rich. Rich is backed off as well. But he is on a lap, which is my mistake again. This is a great start for me, isn't it? Len, who is on a flying lap, but he's got invalidated. I've just seen it as well. Where's he lost that? Well, whatever happened to him, this lap's not going to count. He needs to get out of the way of King of the Hill, who is on a flyer, which he has got on the way, out of the way now as we speak, so good respect from him. He's got a clear track ahead of him. Then we'll see what it's like for this second sector. First sector, you just have to get it bang on basically. There's nothing to lose or gain in the first sector. It's mainly the second sector, which is pretty much won or loss, and it's pretty decent so far. Not purple yet, but he is coming up to the line, completing this first lap of this evening. Here we go to the bus stop, attacking that really well, hitting the apex to right to left. Keep the car under control on the exit, and he's done really well. And where's this going to put him? P5 of 1:44.3. Okay, half the grid has not done a lap so far. A couple of mistakes from these drivers. But Granful is just on his lap, keeping him to track limits this time. Missing the apex though, slightly, but it's still good enough. Let's go on board with him. Downshift the gear. Taking it very gingerly. He's probably taking a bit cautious this lap. Doesn't want to invalidate this one. Try to get through on the same tyres you possibly can. Hugging the apex, not riding it. He's done a 1:16 through that sector. So they were cautious. He might put himself P7. I'm not too sure, but his teammate's on a lap, I believe. And he does look like he's really aggressive. But he's got all the track to himself. Let's look to the people who haven't put a lap in. Here comes Jennifer. I'm going to always muffle my words up with names. But he's P10 for him, a 45.5 for him. Who has not posted a lap yet? It's Len and Richie, and Len is going to be on the first guy to not sorry, excuse me, to post a lap in yet. And I think, did he went purple in that first sector? just quickly change colour. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention, but if that's purple, he could be right up there. But definitely the top 3 spots, but here we go. He's lost his ERS already, quite early on to actually. Lost the back end as well, so this could be a messy last sector for him. P10. Or P9, sorry, so... I don't know, has he made a mistake? Oh, hang on. Yellow flag. Where's he going? That's not the correct line, mate. Richie, you need to put a lap in, boy. What on earth happened to him? I'm guessing he lost it on the long left-hander. He probably clipped the curb and he just went half spin. Which is not good for him. That means he'd probably have to put another time on. Scotty's on his lap. He wants to finish this session on pole. I think he heard my comment about the Williams swap over, so I think he wants to prove a point. Jay's still in the pits. He's happy with third. Both the McLarens are coming in. Oh, he went wide. No, I almost said another word there, but that is clumsy. Oh no, but he should be okay with 6th place though. He should be happy with that. If I were him, I would just cruise to the finish and just save his tyres a bit more for an extra lap. There's Ninja. I think he's on a flyer. Attacking that with real force in track limits as well, so he's looking up to get up there, up towards the field. Missing the right apex though, but hitting the left one, so just controlling the car, make sure you get another good decent lap in. He's 2/10 down on his previous best though. He needs to proper go for it in this final bus stop. This final corner. But let's look at the people that still hasn't put a lap in yet. Teabag. Okay, good name. He's on his outlap though, so he needs to get his lap in as soon as possible with just over 6 minutes remaining. So does Ryan. Scotty has got his lap deleted, which is... looks like he's still going for it though, which is not a very good choice to be fair. And here's the AlphaTauri, and is he going for another one? I think he is. Keep it in track limits though. Well, I believe Ninja has come back out, I believe. Yeah, he's 2.5 seconds off. There's Meg. He's out on his outlap. He's not happy with 12th. He wants to go even higher, and I think Teabag has made a mistake, but I don't think he's on his lap yet, is he? No, he's not. But Ryan's been really patient. Does he think he can get out with not putting a lap in? I don't know if he can. Unless you think Richie's going to make a mistake, but he's on his outlap himself. Here's the fastest qualifier for now, Warrior. He's gone back out. Every time I watch this guy, I try and say his name. That's why it's always quiet when I'm spectating this guy. But here's Ninja. Just cruising to the first, probably his first lap, or is he going straight into the pits? Who knows? But Warrior, he's just starting his flying lap now. It's gotten really dark around here. One of the racing points has just stopped on the exit of turn 1. Has he got damage? Okay, has he collided? He must have collided someone then, or was he out of half spin? He's lost both his end plates. What on earth's happened to him? Can't wait to see that video back. Well, he's in real trouble then. He's got pretty much 1 lap to do his flying lap then when he comes back in for the pits. So that's really massive pressure for him. Here comes Richie on his flying lap. He needs to have a lap in to have any chance of surviving. Warrior is 5/10 down from his previous best. Obviously temperatures has dropped slightly as well. It's just gone suddenly cloudy. Richie's putting track limits. Still got his lap. And what has happened to T? He's literally stopped on the grass.
How's it going? Alright.
Oh, hang on, I got someone in the party. Hang on, give me a sec.
Lost my
God. Sorry about that. Another person's just joined the party. He just shouted, "Hey, how's it going?" with the mic in his mouth by the sounds of it. Lovely stuff. It's like having an angry fan enjoying you. Enjoying you when you're doing praise commentary, which pretty much happened. But either way, hello to you, sir. But yeah, T-Bag needs to get a lap in. What has happened to him? Let's get back to Richie. He needs to put a lap in. And he has got track limit. He is in track limit, sorry. So this lap will count, but would it be enough? Very slightly on the exit, but keep it together. And P10, that's really good for him. 44.9, which it should be safe for him. Bear in mind, I believe it's the top 15 drivers that can go through. Which pretty much, actually, I think Ryan just played this well here. I think he's just saved his tyres. Very smart thinking from the Ferrari driver. We got Meg here from AlphaTauri. I believe he's on a lap. He's in track limits. He's pretty much got the whole sector to himself. But it looks like he's backed off there. Which, with 2 minutes to go, less than 2 minutes to go, 6th place, not many cars on track, most of them in the pit, so I think that will be it for him. Finishing in the top 10, and T-Bag has retired. Bear in mind, I didn't put a lap in, so he's lucky there. But how on earth did he lose it out of the first corner? It's still beyond me. Grainfeld is on a flying lap as well. He wants to improve, even though he doesn't have to. He's up on his time by a 1/10 and a half, so he's committed. Let's see what he can do here. His first lap looked a bit cautious, but I think he really wants to improve his position. Richie's coming back in. Meg's on a flyer, is he? Yep, he's on a flyer. He's put the fastest first sector. Again, the first sector is not always the most predicted sector to watch out for. If it's the second sector, it's more see if you won or lost it. But for now, Mega's up on the first sector. But look, he's got the second sector. It's I am so sorry, guys. It's the Renault driver. He's got the second sector to his belt, and that's most the key thing, which is the key part of the track for me. And this could prove my theory if he gets pole. Lock up here and there, but he's still hitting the apex well. How he gets, is he going to improve? Probably top 3, and he does hit top 3. Right now, who was the other driver? It's Meg. And he was down in his second sector. He's still up there though. I think he still can improve his time if he maximises this bus stop chicane. But he looked like out of that. He looked like he backed out of it. There was an extreme lift off there, and now he has backed out of it. And the last guy to cross the line, I believe. It's just the Renault driver. Good performance from him so far. Is yet to retire. I'm pretty sure he can retire on track, I believe, but I'm not too sure about the rules of that. Only suggest that because he's the only car still running. So if you are recording, I'm pretty sure he can retire, since it's literally just you on track. Well, I'm just gonna look at these comments because I know I've got a few. Oh, Ryan's got quality ban. Alright, my mistake, but good performance though. If you did if you did actually just sat there and just hold on for Q2, good on you. You got some tyres free, but obviously you got a quality ban, which is nothing to celebrate. But 15 though, it's not too bad. I'd rather start 15 than 19th. Scotty forgot to lower his fuel on his fastest lap. Nah, it's just bummer, innit, mate? But this is only Q2. You only have to be in the top 15 to get into Q2, and then top 10, and that's when you really up your game in Q3 if you eventually get there yourself. But it has got really cloudy there at the end of this fast part qualifying, so there could be some drizzle coming towards the end of the session. They probably won't want it, but for me and the audience watching, why not? I think they would love a bit of rain here and there, add some spice to the mix. But yeah, there you go. That is Q1, and I'm already really out of breath. But there you go. We're just waiting for the running driver to retire. Go on the bag. Quality buffer, please teabag me. I do not, Adam. No. What you doing, lad? No, we don't want a teabag. No, I'm a coffee man myself. Alright, but for teabag, he might have a second dip because he's got into Q2. Luckily, without even setting a time, but in the bottom 4, it's here we go. It's Jeremy and the Alfa Romeo, Carl, and the Haas. I'm so sorry, I can't pronounce your name. I don't want to be sitting here for 30 seconds in dead silence just trying to say your name, so I do apologise. But anyway, those are the bottom 4. And the next 5 drivers will be eliminated from Q2 to get ready for the top 10 shootout in Q3. I am literally out of breath, and this is only Q3. What could possibly go on? Well, anyway, hopefully it will stay dry throughout this session. And so far it is. It's still pretty cloudy. This is where mind games can trick you, and someone went out in the safety car. You can't do that. Right, this is where mind games, can play on you. No, Ryan, not a second dip. Well, for Teabag, yeah, he's got a second dip. But yeah, mind games can play on you in Q2 because what tyre would you want to start on for the race? Because obviously, as you well know, Q2, if you make it into top 10 in Q2, you have to start the race on those tyres. So what would you want to start on? Would you want to start on mediums, or would you want to start on softs? And by the looks of it, most of them are on the medium tyre. Let me get my tyres up. There you go. Yeah, they confirm it. I should have done that first, to be honest. Yeah, most of that is on the medium tyre. Only 2 people so far are on the softs, which is Teabag, fuck's sake, Ryan and Rich. But obviously Ryan's got a quality ban, so he's not going to compete, unfortunately for him. Oh boy, wouldn't he love to be out there right now. But who's first in this queue? This is the AlphaTauri. I'm so sorry I can't say your name, for God's sake. But you are the first person to cross the line for your fastest lap. I'll go with that. He's got clear air behind him, so he's got no troubles for the cars behind. And he looks like he's going to have a clear track in front. Probably just one of the Alfa Romeos coming out, which is Richie himself. But other than that, he's got the first sector to himself. Hopefully Richard can get out of the way in the middle sector. Little slide, starting his first lap. Should not have interfered him too much. Hopefully he won't overcook the first corner. Oh, he did. Oh, he went a little bit too deep in the first corner. That's going to lose exit speed for him. Probably about 3/10 in this first sector. And I almost lost my breath there. Yellow flags in the last sector. Who was that? That was Meg and his teammate. Is he going to overcook the first corner? Went a little bit wide, but that's okay. It was more controlled. Safety car? Fuck. Sorry. I am so sorry. Yellow flags in the last corner. And it's just... Whoa! Hang on. There's a safety car. Who's dropped the safety car, boys? Who's in the Mercedes? Ninja and Scotty. Scotty, you got a safety car ahead of you, man. I'm so sorry to be off topic here. That's just weird to see. Is the safety car going to get through to Q3? Oh wow, that is so bizarre. Yeah, I'm sorry to go off topic here, boys, but T-Bag just took out the DRS sign there. I don't know how you could hit that. It's pretty much a straight line. And for that, you get an invalid lap, mate. We've got Williams going slow. That's Warrior. Something's happened to him. Has he got damage? He's gone really, really slow. And he has got damage. So what's happened to him? Has he lost it going into the long left-hander? Anyway, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, Jay's gone fastest. We're on 43.5, followed by the Red Bull of 44.9. Meg's just gone and slopped into second. 44.6 for him. Is Grenfell in the Renault. It's coming in to start. Is this his flying lap or... I think this is his lap here. And it is indeed. And he goes third with that. I thought 45 dead for him. We've got yellow flags up top of the hill. Is that with the safety car again? Oh, something's gone wrong here, boys. Actually, oh crap, yeah. What? Oz, either way, the Red Bull fella is somehow out of qualifying with his 44.9. Is that with the safety car? I believe that's the safety car right there that Richie's just took over. There's some weird glitch in the system here, boys, so I do apologise for being off topic. This is just some bad qualifying. So the Red Bull's retired. I don't know what happened to him. I do apologise for missing that. Hopefully someone can give me ideas of what happened to him. Hopefully I can try and get back on topic. Right, T-Bag is out. God, he's going to become a star one day, isn't he? T-Bag's out, hopefully, for his first flying lap of the session. He's lucky to be in this session at all. But he needs to get out of the way, because I think that Mercedes is on a flying lap. Here's Ninja. Is he going to start? I believe he's on a flying lap. We'll come back to him later. Both the McLarens are in. Is Scotty on a lap? Where's my... There you go. It's got a kerfuffle here, lads. There we go. Hopefully back to normal. We just got a lunatic has just gone through the gates towards the safety car. Well, I hope he's having some fantastic driving experience. Warrior, who looks like he's coming back out for his first flying lap. He's on his out lap in the minute. T-Bag's come in again. I think T-Bag's just here. He's just happy to be here. Here's Meg on his flying lap. He wants to improve it. Third's a really good position so far. See if anyone else is on a flying lap. I think Richie's is the one who's going to complete his lap the most, even though he's got front wing damage. But he's coming back in the pits. No surprise there with that front wing damage. Let's go back to... Oh. Well, the Reynolds has gone up. I didn't realise that. P4, but here comes Meg to complete his flying lap. No, he's not. He's come back in the pits also. So I think the top 7 have just got to hope and pray they stay in the top 10, because that's the most crucial part. And don't forget, if you're in the top 10, that's the ties you start on as well. So probably the top 4 are probably safe. And oh Jesus Christ, Ninja just blocking the road there, not using his pathetic skills there, as his names will. I don't. This is. I know this is my first time commentating on my own, but this is a quite bizarre lobby that I'm in. But here comes Warrior. He was the fastest in the first session. He's looking to repeat that with his medium set. He is literally the only guy out on track at the minute who's on a fastest lap. As long as, if I'm wrong, let me just double check. No, we got the McLaren on a fast lap, but he's further behind. And so Lynn. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, but either way, he's on a flying lap. But where's Warrior? We'll keep an eye on him. And he's got the fastest middle sector. Well, I think he's a good contender for pole here. Hopefully he'll keep it in boundaries coming up to bus stop chicane. Nice and tidy. And his ERS has run out pretty much now. Very gingerly out of the last corner, but it should be okay. And here we go, he's going to go put him fastest. Yes, it is. 143.2. That's a good benchmark. Fastest overall. He should be safe with that. We have the top 5, but hang on, we've got someone I believe is going to come out on the softs by looking at this. Still don't know yet. Oh no, someone else. There you go. There's the other McLaren. Sorry I didn't see it, but he had the fastest last sector though. But he did it on the soft tyres, which could be a... It's interesting, but it's also risky because you're probably looking at a 2-stop on the softs if you're having a race by yourself in the first descent. When you're on the softs, you should make a 1-stop out of it if you're lucky. If you're fighting someone, then you might as well make it a 2-stop as an aggressive strategy. But good luck from him. Top 4, he should be okay with that. Well, he's going to pro for that anyway. Here comes the Renault to start his fight. Grainfield. Oh, he locks up massively into the first corner. I missed the apex. Oh, that's going to hurt his flying lap. But he's got traffic ahead of him though. He's got a dodgy gearbox as well. Glitchy as ever. Yeah, he's got his teammate ahead of him. Looks like he's got an Alpha as well. Brock, I'll call him Brock. He's coming in anyway. Warriors in. His teammate has got out of the way. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name either. I do apologise for that. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this guy's name properly either, but either way, he's on a flying lap. He's still keeping on boundaries. He's only got an AlphaTauri ahead of him, I believe, which is Richie, but he's also on a flying lap also. So I don't know if he will catch him, but he looks a good gap margin ahead of the Renault. And here's G-Bag, here he comes, coming towards to hopefully start his flying lap. Okay. Is it 2021 yet when he starts his lap? He's run out of ERS though. Actually no, I think this is his lap. Is he finally going to get a lap in? Come on, T-Bag, get an extra dip in there, son. And he gets it. PA, all that drama, and he gets PA. Well done. Alright, let's look at behind his Richie. Where's he going to go? P5. That's an extra good lap, but that's also on the soft tyres. Now, are they starting to trigger? Still P8 for Granville, for the Renault driver. Has he improved? I don't think he did. Right, as people going to start head scratching now. After getting pushed down with people's on the soft tyres. Are they going to try and have to gamble for the softs again? But Ninja's doing that. He has to gamble for the softs. He thinks he won't get through on the mediums. But he's got an invalid lap, mate. I'm sorry for joining out at the wrong possible time. But, oh no. You've got time to get another lap in, but you have to use these tyres. You can't go back in, mate. Have you got the fuel? Have you actually got the tyres to do it? We'll actually have to wait and see, but these tyres are going to be shot in the race if you do make it to the top 10. Is anyone else on our lap? No, Richie is coming in. Grenfield's teammate, the other Renault driver, he's on a flying lap. He's also on the softs. He thinks he's going to drop out. Could he get the lap together and hopefully hold it? He's got a Red Bull ahead of him though. King of the hill. You got to get out of the way, mate. You're going to give him slipstream. And he does so. Good driving, and so does T-Bag. Out of the way perfectly well. Nice clean air all the way up to the line for him. And there's the safety car. Who's tracking the safety car? Lucky he gets out of the way well, but that's a nightmare. Is that going to hurt King of the Hills lap as well? He's right behind him. Oh, it's just not comfortable to see. And it, oh, hang on, it looks like it's raining as well. Oh no, so no one's going to improve. Or are they? No, oh, tank slapping, that's it for him. Oh. He's still going for it, but I don't think he's going to improve. It's too wet out there. Yep, he's the only one on a flying lap, but I don't think he's going to do it. Is he going to go flat out? Oh, he just holds it. The car slides a little, but he holds it well. But is he going to do it? What do you think, chat? Is he going to get it through the top 10? He's a 10th down. Again, he's on the mediums, but is he going to make it? What do you think, chat? I personally think he won't. I'll give him credit if he does, but he goes wide. It's just going to cost him time as well. Keeps it in track limits though. And here comes to the corner that takes drive out the most, but keeps it out of the apex. I think he realised it's quite deadly. I mean, full credit that he's still putting an epic lap in. This is a tremendous lap if he does. But the rain is still coming down, and he's half a second down. I don't think it's enough. You timed it wrong, mate. But he's still pushing. He's still going for it. Is this flat out? Is this corner flat out for him? Oh, I think it was, but probably a little lift off. Ah, no, what a finale. Oh, no. You know, I still give you credit for that, mate. You still put a massive effort, even if like half a second down, and when the track's pretty much wet. I'll give full credit to you, man. But unlucky. Unfortunately for you, you are out of qualifying with Ryan, King of the Hill, and T-Bag. He finally got a lap in, but unfortunately it's not good enough to be top 10. But, and also the other Red Bull as well, which I still can't pronounce, and Len is for the other racing points. So both racing points are out, both Red Bulls are out, which is surprisingly, because I think they're quite competitive in this league. So that's a big shocker. And the AlphaTauri and the Ferrari also, but 15th place with no time. Gotta be pleased with that. But either way, this is your top 10. Just over second covers the top 10. This shows how close it is, but nearly 3.5 tenths between first and second. Wow, that's a big gap, but hopefully the guys behind hasn't gone full pelt yet. Hopefully we'll see a most competitive Q3 session going. Let me just look at the comments as we look at that grid slot right there for you. And by the way, if the safety car comes out, I hope it's not T-Bag trying to go for a fastest lap. I just hope he's finally done it. Right, you can relax now. Unfortunately, it wasn't good enough for top 10, but P12 is a good position to be. Just look at these comments. Number few second place. Can I saw? I can saw it for your FOS got me. I had to go back to the controller to get my lap in. Twice times using the wheel was trying to get it easy on me. Just here to have a good time, as we all, mate. As I'm here as well for well, trying to have a good time. I'm still trying to catch my breath every sentence I try to make. But here we go. Q3, who's going to be on top? Predictions, please. Top 3 predictions for the guys that are watching and not in qualifying right now at this minute. Boy, it looks like it's proper wet now. Is it? If anyone's watching from the pits, is it actually going to be heavy rain towards the end of this? Because obviously I can't see, so I have got no clue. Let me get the delta and everything set up. Okay, obviously confirm everyone is on the minters. Inter tyres. As Warrior is the first guys out on these. Wonder how many laps you will put in these cars right now, since it's intermediates. Would you go for 2 or maybe 3 laps? Me personally, I still would go for the 1 run each, because it's a very, very long lap, and with it's wet, it's just going to make the track even longer for you. Because obviously it's you're just hitting 2 minutes. So yeah, probably do the 1 lap and then come back in, get fresh tyres out and go back for your last run. But we'll see here, as Warrior got invalidation on his out lap. He should be okay for his actual lap. We'll go on board with him unless there's any yellow flag zones. But here we go. And here we go, Warrior starting Q3 off. Nice and tidy in the first corner. Don't want to do it too much. Just want to get around the corner as easy as possible. Now to go up the source. He's going to go for a flat. No, but he still keeps in 8 gear. Oh, a little twitch here and there, but he still keeps on the track. He still gets to keep his lap, so far at least. But that's going to hurt him, especially coming up this hill. And that's... what's he going to put? He's got a 32.4 for the first sector so far. But again, guys, it's the second sector that's going to make all the difference. Is either you win or gain time on this. Lose or gain time on this, sorry. And it looks tidy so far. Yellow flag. Looks like McLaren. No, it's Richie, and he's lost up the hill. He's still able to continue, but watch out, guys, going up the hill. He's in a clear area, so he's happy to continue. And he's got no drivers behind him, so far at least. But let's go back to Warrior. He's still got his lap. Nice and smooth for the right and left hand. Jay's retired. Has he lost it? I think he has. He's lost up the hill at the same time as Richie, and oh, he's got to catch a lot of drivers out. But it's catching Jay out. He's out. There's no flying lap for him. He will start P10 unless anyone else retires with him. But where's the Williams? Here he comes. The bus stop chicane. It looks like he's getting heavy out of there, boys. I'm not sure, but here we go. He's going to get his first flying lap in. And it's a 55.3 for Warrior. Right, what about the guys behind him? Who's next across the line? It looks like Mercedes. And it's Scotty. He's still got his time in. He's still got his lap. Oh, he lost it. Got a left hander. I don't care if he needs to change his underwear after that little mistake, but he still kept it. Keeping it in track, boy. Nice, out on the way out. What's this going to put him? A tenth quicker than Warrior, 55.2. A little bit twitchy, but he's still got it. Here's Meg, a third place with a 57.2, 2 seconds off. Oh, who's that gone off? It's the Renault driver. I think he's just getting out of the way. Is he? Yeah, he's just getting out of the way. Because it's his teammate putting the next lap in. Much tardier than Scotty. This could be up there with him. No first sector though. Meg's retired though. Where's it? Has he lost up the hill? Was he going for another flyer? Possibly so. Anyway, Grenfell's gone third with that lap ahead of Meg. What's happened there? He must have tried to go for another flying lap. No, his car's disappeared, so we can't see what happened. And here's Brock gone fifth behind Meg. He's like half a second off Meg's time. So a big gap between fifth and fourth. Hang on, let me just check. No one's here. Scott is invalid, but I think he's coming in anyway. Warrior's in. He's getting his new fresh set of inters. Grenfell's getting out of the way of his teammate, which he's on a fastest lap. This could be his only lap by looking at the time. We're already halfway through this last session. A little bit of phlegm. Nice and tight, keep off the curbs. That's all you can do right now, especially in a wet part of quali right now. Try to avoid curbs, avoid as much sliding as possible. And he's just done that. Clip the curb a little bit, but he's still got the car under control. I think we've got Ninja ahead of him. No, that must be Scotty still. Yeah, but he looks like he's going to come in. And the fastest middle sector for the Renault driver for 6th place. Where's this going to put him? This could be putting him on pole. Remember, the first sector is not where you win it. It's the second sector. And this could be it for him. Nice and tidy in the last sector. He's going to be alright with the bus stop chicane. Keep the car under control. Don't let the car escape from you. And there he goes. Is this going to be pole? And it is. 2 tenths quicker than Scotty. Right. Here we go. Q2, Q3. Yeah. That's how excited this session is going. Q2, you don't have to worry about putting your fastest. It's the last qualifying you got to do, which is more important, and they're definitely showing it right now as a new fastest man who's on top right now. Oh, my cheeks hurt. Here's Rich, who's on an out lap. Ninja is not coming back out. I think he's going to do the one run. I think Bright has come out. I think is he on a fast lap? I'm not too sure. I don't think he is, because his fuel bar is going up like mad, and he's not on a fast lap. He's 2 seconds off in the first sector. But here's Warrior. He wants that first place back. He's on his out lap though, so he's got time to find where the grip is, where can he go faster, where can he lose less time. But I think we all know where he is losing time most of all is the first sector when he had that little wobble. But he's got the clear track ahead of him, no pressure. If the cameras are on you, just drive the car as fast as you can. But ooh, he almost lost the back end on the exit. Don't want to do that on your final lap. That's one bit you got to learn from. But here's Scotty, who's on his out lap. So I think, oh no, Richie's on the first flying lap, but he's got traffic ahead of him though. Going up the hill, this is not good actually. He's going to have dirty air coming from the car ahead. He lifts up massively there, drops down a gear. Can't say I blame him though, and he gets a little bit of slipstream from the Renault of Grainfield himself. I can't even see his name. Oh, I can't wait to get some grief after this race. I do apologise. But Scotty's out. The Renault driver really slow in the pit lane. Hopefully no wishes from him. Here's Richie on his flying lap. I think he will be the first to complete his final flying lap. I think he will, so we'll stay on board with him. But he's invalid though. Where's he lost it? Oh, that's not good. Right, have you got the fuel? Have you got the tyres? Oh, clearly you have got the tyres for it. You can go as long as you can, but have you got the fuel to do another lap? That's going to be tough for you. But here comes Warrior. Still got his lap. Only just though. He's hitting the limit so much there. But he's still got his lap. Has he gone quick in the first sector? I'm not too sure. He's losing that back. He's very aggressive, putting on the throttle as soon as he possibly can. But is it going to be faster in the middle sector? Yes, it is. So this could be all or nothing. Just needs to keep that car facing the right way. Keep that tail end on the road, mate. Is this going to be a flat out for him? How hard he's going to push this? Not flat out hitting the curb though, which could be a mistake, but he kept on where you were. At the bottom of chicane, nice and tidy. Just get around these corners. And on the power on, here we go. This could be Paul himself. And it's not. 2/10 off, so he must have lost it again up that hill. Because he was fastest of all in the middle sector. Scotty's got invalid lap, and that could be it for him, and it is. 30 seconds to go, and he won't make it round in time, so that's P3 for him. Oh god, and oh, is that Richard? He's lost it, so he's not going to go fast at all. Not putting a single lap in though. And Warrior's going for another lap. He thinks to go even faster. Again, I didn't see that first sector time, but it's not purple. Who else is on a lap? Granfield's on a flying lap. Could he still challenge for pole? We'll see through this first sector, second sector time. He has got... No, he has got no one ahead of him. He's only got Scott, but he's got invalid. And it's purple for Grainfield, sorry. But either way, it's purple for him, and it's the middle sector as well, so he could get pole. It could be a Renault 1-2 here, boys, unless Warwick can stop them. And he's also gone for, purple in the middle sector. This could be a big final shot here for the Renault and Williams. Here he comes, Grenfell. Oh, keeping it steady in the last two corners. Very gingerly, in fact, but is it pole? No, it's not. He's out. But here comes Warrior. Is he going to snatch pole? The fastest man in the last two sessions. Is he going to finish up with a pole? Yes, he is. 2/10 quicker. And he finally nailed that first sector, which I think it was a problem for most drivers in this last part of the session. Especially Meg, who lost it, and so did Jay. Jay unfortunately didn't put a lap in, so we haven't got a clue where he would have been. But that's it. That's your qualifying done, and it's Warrior, the Williams, that's on pole. Oh, and there's a race to go. Give me straight through my cheeks. I'm gonna have a mint while we wait. But yeah, that's your qualifying done, and hopefully there won't be any rain during the race itself, hopefully. Let's see if there's anyone on chat. I lost it in turn 3 up the hill, total damage, yeah. Which was predicted. What happened to you? What happened to Jay as well? Which was unfortunate for you. You could have probably challenged for pole himself, but it's just the way it is, buddy. But you got P6, which ain't too bad. And that's your top 10. And you got Warrior on pole, followed by the Renault, followed by the Mercedes of Scotty, Grainfield also in the Renault, Brock in the McLaren. Yeah. And Mate in the AlphaTauri. That's your top 6 that's completed the time. Guys who not put a time in was Richie in P7, Ninja on in P8, and Jay in P9. So that's your top 10. Hopefully you're enjoying this commentating so far, because I'm not. But we got the race to do as well. 22 laps. Gonna be a long race for a lot of the drivers. And now it comes to strategy on track. And it's nice and sunny as the race comes through, which is great to see, hopefully for the drivers as well. Right, any predictions for the top 3? I wonder who. Well, I'll probably give my predictions if you give me yours. I'll probably go for Warrior for P1. I'll probably give Scotty for P2, and I'll probably go King for the Hill for 3rd. As if I'm hearing rumours that are true, I think King of the Hill probably just had some bad luck in quali, so I think he might get top 3. So that's my order. Warrior, Scotty, and King of the Hill are my top 3 predictions in that order. What are your predictions, if you would you like to say yourself? I'm just waiting for the next guy that joins the party, just goes, yo, what's happening, boys? And yeah, it's not a good thing when you're in the street. And Warriors left. Okay, alert. I wish I had my sound effects bar going. Jeez. Okay, what's happened to him? Has it been an error? If anyone's got Warrior as a friend, can you please send him an invite? Because that's just heartbreaking if he leaves the session after getting a pole. Or hopefully he will come back. You'll see if he can get the win dominant enough like he did in his qualifying. But that's heartbreaking if he doesn't come back, as he has. Hopefully he will stay there, as all the other drivers will as well. And people did I'm sorry, what's going on back here? We only got past turn 1 and there's 5 drivers disqualified already. Come on, I know it's Q3, but tier 3. I can just imagine pointing fingers. But either way, Scotty's still not back in his car yet. It's still a ghostly figure. And there's your tyre predicaments on whoever's starting on the mediums can make a one-stop last on the softs. And obviously if anyone's on the a 2-stop work on medium softs, I believe, or medium, whatever aggressive strategy would you like prefer. But the one-stop seems like the best situation, unless there's a safety car, which I'm hoping there is. because I believe you can actually make a hard tyre work from lap 5, if I remember correctly what I've done. But no one likes to be on the hard tyres, especially when you're all bunched up together, getting overtake left, right and centre. But I'm just saying it could work, but I just don't think it will be everyone's type of choice. So aggressive setup G will be a soft medium. But right now it will be a medium to softs by the look, no, medium to hards by the looks of it. But as Warrior is still not in his car though, which is worrying. As we're all getting ready to go racing. Ninja and Jay are inside each other, looking at extra parts for the cars, I guess. And so is the Red Bull and the Racing Point, the Teabag and King for the Hill, which I'm hoping he will make a dominant cut through the field, but we have to wait and see as the last cars line up for the grid slots. Cars behind are going to be having very cold tyres as we watch the race leader. Hopefully he's back in his car. This is a great view, by the way. No, that's a much better view. Not really pleasant. Oh, that's more like it. Unfortunately, it's not the pole man himself. I don't know who we're waiting for. Who else are we waiting for? Well, this is the view you want. You don't want this one. But this is a view to behold right here. There's someone waving green flags at the corner of my screen. Still have no red lights. Where? What's going on here? It's just the safety car man fiddling up with the lights as well. Probably need to retire that bloke. Well, if anyone that's new to this stream, hit the like button, subscribe, and hopefully this won't be the last video you will see, as you probably see more videos like this. Maybe you get the safety car on the grid one day. No, in my luck. Not bad a strip, is it? So I'm just rambling now. I don't know what's going on myself, but I believe the highest medium runner, highest soft runner really, is Brock with the soft tyres. Just getting my tyre things up actually. As confirmed, Brett is the fastest soft runner, which you have to start on. As we've got a comment on my stream. I think it's a glitch from someone rejoining during the formation. Probably so, and that was Warrior. And oh,